Hello everyone, I'm AlgoTrade Pro and welcome to the top 3 stocks for the month, in this case for December 2023. The top 3 stocks for the month will be a new series on my channel where every month I will share with you my analysis of the 3 stocks I consider the best ones to acquire for the current month. In every video from this series I will be sharing my study and experience to promote your education to level up your game. I will show you not only the full analysis of the picked stocks, but also how I buy them. And before diving into the full analysis of the best 3 stocks for this month, I want to thank XTB for supporting this video. XTB is a broker platform with 0% commissions for buying stocks and ETFs with a minimum transaction value of only €10. All these conditions are valid until 100,000 euros of monthly volumes, and for transactions above this limit, they have just a small commission of just 0.2%, starting at €10. XTB is my main choice for creating investment portfolios for both stocks and ETFs, and at the end of this video, I will show you how I acquire my stocks each month in their innovative platform. Now let's talk about the top 3 stock from my pick, which is Disney. Disney has been a major player in the market since 1957, considered one of the best performance stocks for several years. With a current drop of approximately 54% from its all-time highs, Disney could be an excellent investing opportunity. So in terms of technical analysis, we can see that Disney has respected this critical support zone, equivalent to the levels where the price was during the COVID-19 pandemic. And the fact that the price respected this zone 3 times shows us that a major trend could be changing and for better. Now let's analyze another crucial indicator I like to use to find opportunities in the stock market, which is the analysis of the 600 period smoothed moving average in the daily time frame. As I am on TradingView, which is the platform I like to use to find investing opportunities and that is free to use, you can use the link that is on the description to create your account. You can get the smoothed moving average indicator by clicking on the indicators tab and then search for it. After picking it, go to its settings, change the length to 600 and on the style section you can pick the color you like the most. And this indicator has 2 great functions. Firstly, it is used to understand whether a stock is stable or not. This is observed if the price remains consistently above this line. In the case of Disney, we can confirm that it is a stable stock, because when we analyze its past, the price tends to oscillate above this line, gaining support on it several times. The few times it crossed below were only during times of major global crises, such as in 21, 28 and 2020. But, for example, if we look at Kellogg's stock chart, we can see that it is not so stable, as it crosses the smoothed moving average line several times. And secondly, we can use this line to understand whether we are facing a good opportunity to buy a share of a stock or not, because whenever the price of a stable stock is close to the smoothed moving average or below it, we may be facing a great opportunity to buy the share at a value below the fair value price. Looking again at the Disney price chart, the few times the price was below the smoothed moving average line, it was an amazing opportunity to buy some shares. In 2001, from the lows to the SMA line, there was a rise of 75%. In 2008, from the lows to the same line, a growth of 80%. And in the 2020 Black Swan event, a growth of 40%. And this is only to the SMA line, because if we make the projections to the last all-time highs, the growth can be much higher. And now the same opportunity has been presented to us, because from the level the price is to the SMA line, we can see an expected growth of about 25% and in a short period of time. And if the price reaches the last all-time high, then we can see a growth of above 100%. Therefore, according to the technical analysis, we are facing, one more time, an excellent opportunity to buy Disney shares. But now, let's settle this study with fundamental analysis and some valuation models I like to analyze. For this purpose, I like to use the Finbox website, which does all the statistical work for us, providing only the final values of each valuation model we need to calculate. I like to analyze the 5-year discounted cash flow, a metric that establishes the company's fair value by discounting the future unlevered free cash flows back to the present value. Here we can see that in any of the methods used, whether with the perpetuity growth formula, EBITDA exit multiple or revenue exit multiple, there is a potential average appreciation of the stock of about 18%. Note that these are just some valuation models and they do not mean the stock will have this specific valuation. Still, they are of course metrics that should be included in our study. Apart from analyzing the outputs of these models, I also like to know the forecast of other professional investors, and for that I use the Simply Wall Street website, which tells us that on average Disney could have an appreciation of 10.5%, which is another positive indication. And another small detail is that we are in the Christmas holiday season, and so it is expected that Disney sales will increase, which is also an extremely relevant factor that can boost the value of this company stocks. Apart from this potential appreciation, Disney also pays a dividend yield of 0.60%, which will further increase the net profits you could have with this stock. Due to all these technical and fundamental aspects, I believe Disney can be a good investment opportunity for you this month. But there are two other stocks that I believe that can be good opportunities for you. And before showing you their analysis, I invite you to join my free Discord community, because now, in addition to the free trading content, I will also share daily free content on stock market investments, and I will share my complete stock portfolio in the future, so you can follow my results. This community is absolutely free, so don't miss out. The access link is in the description. Now let's move on to the top 2 stock on my list, which is Johnson & Johnson. This stock is one of the greatest ones on the consumer health segment, with dozens of applications, and is also on the top 25 stocks ranked by market cap. Currently, it's about 16% below its all-time high and very close to the smoothed moving average, making it a potential acquisition opportunity. As you can see, the price of this stock almost always oscillates above the smoothed moving average, and the few times it has touched or broken it downwards, then it was just a matter of time until it went back above it and kept on making new all-time highs. From the level where the price is until the last all-time high, we can expect a growth of about 20%, which is very good for this type of stock, which, in my opinion, is less risky when compared to Disney. Now let's move on to the analysis of valuation models. When analyzing the same 3 methods of the discounted cash flow, there is an average potential appreciation of the stock of 25%. And throughout the weighted average of several investors on Simply Wall Street, the fair value per share of Johnson & Johnson is $259, representing an appreciation of 39% from the current price, which is of course a very positive sign. Apart from this potential appreciation, this stock also pays a dividend yield of 3.1%, which will further increase the net profits you could have with this stock. Just so you understand that I'm really sharing my individual study with you, I took advantage of this opportunity at Johnson & Johnson last month, having acquired shares at $147.78, and in about 1 month I already have an appreciation of 4%, which is very good in such a short time. However, there is still another stock that I consider a better opportunity, being the top 1 stock from this month, the Hershey Company, an American multinational company and one of the largest chocolate manufacturers in the world. This stock, which is also highly consistent, as you can see when analyzing the smoothed moving average line, has recently experienced a drop of approximately 32%, gaining support only on the smoothed moving average line. As you can see, this stock, like Johnson & Johnson, rarely touches or breaks the support line, and when it does, it's only for brief moments, as it always continues its upward trend, making new all-time highs. Over the last 14 years, this is only the 4th time the price has touched the smoothed moving average line, and that data only by itself shows that this is a golden opportunity for us. From the level where the price is until the last all-time high, we can expect a growth of about 45%. Regarding the analysis of valuation models through the discounted cash flow, we can see that in any of the methods used, whether with the perpetuity growth formula, EBITDA exit multiple or revenue exit multiple, there is a potential appreciation of the stock by 28%. And by looking to the weighted average of professional investors from Simply Wall Street, the fair value per share of Hershey is $248, representing an appreciation of 25% from the current price, which is, of course, a very positive sign. And apart from this potential appreciation, Hershey also pays a significant dividend yield of 2.5%, which will further increase the net profits you could have with this stock. And here we have my top 3 stocks that I consider the best ones to acquire this month, which are not only stocks with capital growth potential, but also stocks that will pay you dividends, which will certainly allow you to have returns well above the average. Now let's go shopping. Personally, as I already have Disney and Johnson & Johnson shares in my stock portfolio, I will be acquiring Hershey shares this month. To do this, I will use the XTB platform, XStation 5. As you can see, this platform is quite simple and user-friendly. Here in the top right corner, you can choose which of your accounts you want to use. In this case, I will use my real one where I buy all my stocks. Here in the middle of the platform is a space where you can place data charts, view news, among other functions. On the left is the Market Watch, where you can search for your favorite stocks, ETFs, cryptos or forex pairs. And below, you can find your positions. In my case, I have all the stocks from my portfolio here, which already have an average appreciation of almost 30% just this year. You can see that 2 of the stocks I bought during this year were Meta, with the current appreciation above 120%, and Amazon, stocks that I also acquired in situations similar to the stocks I showed you today. If you'd like to know how you can create an account with XTB and buy stocks with 0% commissions, go check this video on my channel. So let's go to the Market Watch to add Hershey's with the ticket HSY and pay attention to this little detail. If you want to acquire this stock for trading, you can choose the CFD option. But as I want to invest for the long term and own actual shares of this company, I will choose the option that says stock. Then I will drag it onto my chart to see the price fluctuations. Just like on TradingView, you can also use XStation 5 for technical analysis, as you will find some indicators and functions that you can use. If you'd like to see a video entirely dedicated to the operation of XStation 5, don't forget to like the video and comment that you want to see a full guide video on this platform. Now, to buy stocks, we can right-click on the chart and select the option that says New Order, and we just have to choose how many shares we want to buy. With XTB, you can buy whole or fractional shares, which is an excellent advantage if your budget is not very high. For example, if you want to invest only 50 euros, you can do so and acquire approximately 0.3 shares of Hershey's. In my case, I want to buy all shares, and for this month, I will acquire just 1 share. Now we just have to click on the green button that says buy, confirm the order, and it's done. This concludes the video on the top 3 stocks for December 2023. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have ideas for stocks for the next month, feel free to comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video. Thank you and bye.